So, can you get a 4x4 animal style?
Yeah. You get 4x4 animals. Oh, crap, my pool started. All right, buddy. You're going to be here on your own for a little bit while I go get my butt kicked.
All righty. Well, good luck to you, friend.
All right.
And have fun.
I will be back after I'm done losing in pools.
All right. I mean, like, if so, I'll still sit here. It don't matter to me. Oh, hello. Yeah. Oh, no. Unfortunate.
Hi, everybody. Hi. Well, I just got into top 16 loser side, so now I've got time to commentate the next round. Hi, everybody.
Yeah, I saw. It was a really good match. It was a really good match.
Yeah. I talked about just, like I said it casually to Ponchos when I was up there, but I'm pretty sure the last time we played was, like, might have been even pre-pandemic. It's been forever since I played that guy.
Wow.
And even back then, you can't make mistakes against him. The way he moves with Crumb is, like, precise. Like, those, like, constant, like, dashes weaving just out of the burst range, and then he's got, like, up air combos for days.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, I watched. It was insane to watch.
That dude just goes off. I have nothing but respect for that player. That guy's crazy.
Man. Oh, my God.
So we got Woody Carnage up here. All right, this is another top 16 qual, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, all right.
Oh, wait, is it?
Yep. Losers top 16 qual. Woody lost? Okay, I was going to say, like, hold up.
Oh.
Like, Carnage and Woody and losers this early and then playing what on earth?
All right, so now winners round.
That makes way more sense.
All right, so who does Woody play normal?
Woody plays Joker. He traditionally played Inkling, but he's moved on to primarily Joker. He still has Inkling kind of as like a comfort pick, but as of late, now that he's kind of like got more time to put into Smash as of like recent life developments and stuff, he's like, yeah, I'm going to stick with Joker. That's the go-to. Let's refine this character.
Alrighty, respectable, respectable. All right, now what about Carnage? Who does Carnage play?
Tried and true Snake.
It's going to be another one of those matches.
Yeah, we got these top tiers out here. We're throwing stuff out all over the place.
Snake's actually top tier?
Oh, yeah, Snake's real good.
Oh, wow.
Because, like, Snake's whole game plan just does absurd damage that even when you play around it, it's like, okay, but you make any mistake, you just get hurt. And then Snake's buttons, like, all of them come out mad fast and are, like, super powerful for their speed.
Absolutely.
So it's like you have to deal with all the zoning, but even if you try to box Snake, Snake's boxing is really painful.
Yeah.
Got a frame 4, like, I think down there's, like, frame, like, 5 or 6 out of shield, like, super quick. It might even be, like, frame 4, so out of shield you're taking 20%. Even if he doesn't do that, if he's holding grenade and you hit that in shield, you're taking 10 plus whatever he tacks on. You try to land on him, he up airs or up tilts you take 20. You're a little too close, he dash attacks you, you take 13 and are put in a position. So like even when you're up close, just he's pumping out damage.
Goodness. Oh my goodness.
But if there's anyone who can navigate that, it's Joker, and it's especially Joker piloted by Woody.
Alrighty. Well, here we go. What is this? The first fight of the winners round?
Yep.
All right.
This gets you into winner's side top 62 or 62. Good gravy. Top 16, I'm pretty sure.
Gotcha. Alrighty.
Opting for Smashville, which is fitting. Smashville is a really good stage for a lot of zoners, surprisingly, because if they can kind of close up and set up shop under that platform, it controls so much of the stage. But it's volatile because here Woody's confident, like, oh, if I can get in, it doesn't matter what you set up.
Okay, so this stage is pretty optimal for Snake with his battlefield control style.
Exactly. This is a really good stage for Snake.
Gotcha.
Right now, Carnage has tacked on a little bit more damage, but put in disadvantage. Okay, catching the jump from ledge, keeping this advantage going.
It's like it doesn't look like it's going too well for Carnage.
Yeah.
This Joker's just really got that high maneuverability, and it's insane.
Definitely. That armor on... I'm surprised that didn't break the Cypher armor, but it doesn't matter because when he finally came on stage just now, Woody was ready, caught that with an up air. Like, Snake's whole recovery, like, Cypher can take a hit, but Snake's not exactly mobile. He's kind of just sitting there flying.
Exactly.
So if you got the tools like that grappling hook, like, Snake's just a sitting duck.
Yeah. You really can't do anything other than drop and try to, like, either throw out an attack, try to go for the ledge, or like bomb yourself to try to get another Cypher. There's not a whole lot of options out of Cypher, sadly.
You got to throw out either an explosive or air dodge. You'll see that very common. The B reverse grenade is the go-to.
Oh my
Change
God.
that momentum just a little bit and get something to cover your way down. but skilled players are ready for that. Carnage hasn't really been able to take the stock yet. He's got good percent. Woody could lose the stock here, but he's gonna have to find a way to hand it to him.
Ooh, man.
Oop, but up tilt catching the ledge.
That's one thing that I have to admire about Snake players is like good ledge trapping.
Oh yeah, like the character. Oh goodness! Ooh, if that wasn't 0, that was it. That's how you take a reversal. Good gravy. Yeah, see how he's got the C4 on the platform there? He's got that covering like all of the aerial approaches, so if he's able to hold up under the bottom, that does everything for him. But kind of right now, Woody's like taking his time, finding his way in, and just consistently avoiding a lot of the explosive damage. He's not taking a ton of chip for his way in.
Man.
The dash attack to cover the ledge option.
Oh.
So here's the 50-50, going for get up attack. When Snake does down throw at that low of a percent, he doesn't get any true follow-up. But when it's by ledge, your options are either like a get up or a get up attack or a roll back.
Yeah.
So you gotta choose right.
A lot of the times that I've seen, a lot of the options that I've seen out of a Snake grab. Well, I can't say a lot of the options. The main one that I see is like the grenade setup going into down throw. That way you have the invulnerability flames, but the person you grab doesn't.
Exactly.
And
using that explosion, you gotta follow up.
Yeah, and then being followed up by an up tilt.
Yep. Big damage and very reliable kill confirm. So right there, that back here, how Snake's at this high of a percent, he's gonna lose a lot more of his armor. So Snakes instead will opt to go really high to avoid getting edge guarded. But if Woody can catch the landing, but a little too antsy for that dash attack. Not a punish. Instead, just throwing yourself into that up smash.
Unfortunate. All right. So this first round goes to Woody.
I think Woody played that pretty well. Like, for such a volatile stage, he really avoided a ton of grenade chip.
He's just really quick on his feet. That maneuverability seems pretty top-notch.
And that recovery from that spike off stage, he was well and ready for that. Didn't lose his cool or panic.
It scared me. It scared me.
Scared me. I don't know what I would have done in that situation.
All right. It looks like the same characters.
Yep. I don't expect to switch from these guys. I think they'll just stick with it. I mean, with Woody especially, if it works. It ain't broke, don't fix it.
Absolutely.
All right. We're a little bit of a different stage layout.
Alrighty. So with this stage having 2 platforms, how would a zone in such a Snake play this one? Like same style?
He can't exactly take center stage as well, but Snake can set up a shop underneath the platform pretty well still. He can still kind of hold a half a stage. And C4 in particular is very dangerous on stages like these. Because like that counter, it can cover under the flat even.
Gotcha.
If he puts a C4 on the platform, that will cover not just that whole platform, but the area underneath it. But, yeesh. Well and ready. Woody's gotten already 2 big counters in that first stock. He got stuck on C4 really early and was well aware when Carnage was going to trigger it and countered it just for full Arsene, and then fully expecting that up tilt through the plat and just took his own stock for it.
Man.
Woody kind of holding forward there, doing a lot of aggression.
Oh, it's like really fishing for that up special, but like Carnage just stays like out of that range.
Ooh, cross up, not getting grab out of shield. Carnage can't really get anything started. Woody's just kind of suffocating him.
Oh, nice.
So the C4 was down there, and he just didn't get it. It was just the time. That was just on its own.
I mean, it was still a good placement for C4 because I didn't see it, and it was just happened to be lucky timing.
Exactly. It's like that's great timing on that F smash. With like a couple quick plays, this has become way closer.
But like going back to that C4, it's like could have been luck, but maybe it was planned. Yep. Sometimes you can never tell with a Snake player.
Yep, just leave it there and be like, they won't remember it. Couple seconds now, I can hope they're on that side of the stage.
Yeah.
Down air to set up the ledge.
Nice down air.
Woody delayed the recovery that time to kind of change up from the first game because he had got that C4 catching his recovery. So just opting to delay when he sees that C4 setup. That's how you play around a lot of Snake setups. Is like, yeah, you can put explosives there, but all the grenades are on a timer that he either has to just leave it there or throw at you, and the C4 he has to detonate. Every single one requires like a setup or positioning, so you can play around the timing. Able to catch the air dodge.
Oh, okay.
Countering the Cypher. Clanking with up tilt.
Nice.
Even with the parry, big boy Arsene's like, nah, you forgot about this hitbox.
That is in. Oh my goodness, this is a really good fight. Really good fight.
Yep. Woody getting his slot into winner's side, top 16.
All
Carnage
right.
will have one more set to get into it.